Hey guys, good Monday morning to you. This is December the 4th, 2017. Hey Google, good morning.
Hello, Rusty. It is 6:52 a.m. Right now in Burnett it's 69 and cloudy. Today, there'll be scattered showers with a forecasted high of 83 and a low of 50. Have a wonderful day.
We have a little cool front coming through central Texas probably later this evening. The high tomorrow is supposed to be in the 50s. So we're getting our fall weather now, which is good. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The temperature in Bangor right now is 30.
Not too bad. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia?
The current temperature in Ulaanbaatar is -7.
That's cold, baby, that's cold. Anyway, hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana? Hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
In Butte right now, it's 18 degrees.
Wow, 18. You guys got a little cool weather up there in Butte, Montana. But anyway, it's going to be a little cloudy today, the next 3 days, and cool, you know, that's normal. And what else is going on? Hey Google, tell us a joke.
This might make you laugh. What do you do if an elephant swallows you? Run around in circles till you're all pooped out.
Oh, God, that is sick. Where do they come up with that crap? You got that? Anyway, this is a comment called Lee Ben. Just to let you see what you in Texas did not have. Gee, they even had Amos and Andy in Chicago back in '58. Years you all lost on for WGN Chicago. My education to you. Well, thank you, Lee Ben. I need educating. We old ignorant Texas. We old poor old ignorant thing. Don't take advantage of us. Anyway, this is Eugene on RV water pressure something. Yeah, the one I did yesterday about the pressure gauges. Hey Rusty, I always enjoy your videos. Thank you, Eugene. Just a little question for you. Do you have a well or village water? We have a community water supply here. It's 2 water wells, and they are owned by another community near where I live called Granite Shoals. And they are owned and operated by those. And when they bought our little water system here, they said the price would stay the same, but the following month they doubled the price, because that company out of Granite Shoals, their municipal water system is owned by Corex, which is a Canadian company that's owned by the Chinese. And the only way the Chinese can directly own anything in the U.S. is indirectly, so they go through a Canadian company that buys the U.S. company. So they're gradually taking over these small community water systems all over the USA, and once they do, they can do anything they want to. They can triple the water price, and you can't do anything about it. But anyway, that's the way that is. Coho on water pressure gauges. I have one on my drinking water hose. I also have one on my black tank flush hose. Well, that's good. Yeah, because those little hoses inside an RV, I don't know how much pressure they hold. I'm told they pressure them up to about 80 pounds, and so, you know, you're probably good up to 50 or 60, but, you know, 40 to 50 is good. Here's old Lee Ben again. Let's see what he's got. Lee Ben, comment call. Hope you enjoy the history you missed out on from back in my times of the 60s when Chicago cared for us kids back then. Things Texas did not have to enjoy. You so very welcome. Thank you, Lee Ben, for helping me so much, because I was just a poor old farm boy out in South Texas running free as a bird and never seeing traffic anywhere. And we had one city policeman, and we had a high school, and in my senior class we had 60 students. And so anyway, my self-identity is good. And I'm glad you helped me, though. I feel much better now. Thank you, Lee Ben. Lee Ben from, I guess, Chicago. Off-grid clothesline, Whirlybird, Ronald Buss. I've seen larger versions of this in pictures from Holland that also pump water. That'd be interesting. Yeah, you can make a little windmill pump out of it. Their bed sheets are a lot bigger than yours, though. I like your version better than the ones that use electricity or gas to spew most of the heat into the outdoors and contribute to global warming. But anyway, the only reason I don't have a dryer is because I don't have a 220 hookup. Now you can get a dryer that runs on 110, but the clothesline works fine, and I only wash maybe once a month, so it's not a big deal. I just look for those sunny days that I can. Even in the winter when it's cold, I hang them out on that Whirlybird. This is Paul Taylor on Patios and Decks. It says concrete is cheaper in the long run. You're probably right. Get it done and have peace of mind, Rusty. I may do it. I'll probably wait till next. I don't know. I'm in no hurry. But yeah, I'm going to do something on my deck out here for sure. This is the 2017 tag by Little Guy. This is MS Do-Gooder. Very cute kitchen area. Yeah, the kitchen area on that tag by Little Guy, you lift the door up in the back. It's exposed to the outside. It looks cute. But whenever you open that door, you're going to invite every insect in 9 counties to join you for your evening meal. But anyway, having said that, we're moving to one I did on Beer 30 in Texas. I remember that. Wayne's World. Keep them coming, Rusty. Well, Wayne, I'm glad you enjoyed that. Patio, deck, etc. Patio and deck cost. Mr. Friendly, have you thought about having just enough concrete poured for the tires and front jacks to sit on and repairing the deck? Then you could use the rest of the money saved on the slab to cover the rest of the deck. Yeah, I've thought about just putting a strip across here. Actually, what I thought about doing is just doing a 10-foot wide strip from the one side of the cover all the way out to have me a 10-foot by 10-foot deck. And that would eliminate, that way I'd only have about 300 square feet, and that would cost me under $2,000, which would be okay. And I may do that. We'll see. I'm in no hurry. It's just, you know, you give me time alone and I come up with these things. This is camping. Where was I? That looks like when I was at, it was on the border of Utah and Colorado. Flower Child. Sunday I let a ton of your videos run while I did things throughout the day. Lots of good information. Also thought about the young woman who asked to share your campsite. Well, you know, that's where that was. While tent camping. Must admit that I was surprised young women still did this. I once hitchhiked across 3 states to attend a rock concert. I was young and carefree. Now I pitch my tent for daytime and sleep in my car at night. Wisdom comes with age, or am I just becoming a big old chicken? Well, actually what you found out was the world's not full of a lot of nice guys. I mean, forget what it is, take that back. The world has a few bad people, okay? And you don't want to meet one out hitchhiking. This is Van Halen on the patio and the deck. Concrete gets hot, Rusty, and it holds the heat all night long. It might get a little uncomfortable in Central Texas, USA. Yeah, and you know, I have to admit, that is one of the reasons I went with a wooden deck, was because in Central Texas, if I'm here in the summers, which eventually I will be, then yeah, the wood is not near as hot on your little feet if you walk out there barefooted. And that's a very good point. So I may, and who knows what I'm going to do. I don't know. But when I get ready, I'll do something. Thank you, Van Halen. This is Johnny Long, comment called, do you smell carrots? Now that's funny. Oh, that was the joke yesterday. It was like 2 snowmen. They thought that was funny. Anyway, I didn't get it. Anyway, this is a patio deck. Lois Delisle, always enjoy riding with you. Well, good, Lois. I enjoy driving around. Flower Child, RV water pressure gauges. Great video. Do you still have your solar set up in your truck? I still have it, but it's not in the truck. If so, could you describe it and give us an update as to how well it works for you? Well, I've got a Zamp 120 watt suitcase portable solar, okay? And I've got a battery, 120 amp hour AGM deep cycle battery those solar panels charge. And does it work? Yeah, it works great. It'll put in it'll actually get up to around 8 or 9 amps an hour, and if it's good sunlight. But yeah, no, it keeps that battery charged, and I can run my Dometic CF18 refrigerator 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I'll be able to run my Max Air fan as much as I want just using that solar, so it's fine. Yeah, but if you want a good solar, go to Amazon and order you a Zamp. I guess you can order it there. Zamp suitcase portable. Use my link. Oh, some of you guys used the link yesterday, by the way. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, I'm an Amazon affiliate, and in every video I put a link to Amazon products. And if you use the link in the description to Amazon and go to Amazon and buy anything, I get a small commission. And for those of you subscribers, viewers that have done that and are doing that, thumbs up to you. I do appreciate it. I mean, it's not a whole lot. It's been averaging anywhere from $6 to $8 a day. But, you know, that's $250 a month, guys. I mean, so some days it goes way up and then some days it goes to zero. But, you know, I'm pleased. This is Lois Delisle on the water pressure things. Good information. Thank you. Thank you, Lois. This is Scott Cece, sorry, on the RV water pressure gauges. I have a water regulated for RV park use. However, when I connected with it and my blue inline water filter, I had lousy pressure. I discovered that I did not need the regulator because the water filter was regulating the water already. That's good to know. I've seen those little blue screw-on water filters. In fact, I used them at one time. That's good to know. Thank you, Scott. Tactical 1911 wireless backup camera. Instead of seeing the box several times, it would have been nice to see you line up the hitch. Just saying. Actually, I didn't go with the hitch camera. I went with the little tennis balls, the little magnetic tennis balls, and that's all I need. Yeah, you make a good point. I'm not a great videographer, I'll admit that. I mean, I do a lot of stupid stuff. RV water pressure gauge, Karen. Any real difference between the $4 and $13 ones that popped up when I clicked on your link? Both are without number gauge, and yes, I hope you are going to review the kind of tire covers you put on the tires and axles when you are parked for several days or weeks and wheels are in direct sunlight. Yeah, the different, you know, just be sure you get a water pressure gauge that is made out of a metal that is not going to cause you some physical problems. And they note it in the description, you know, so probably the $13 one might be the better choice. You know, I'm not sure. I just know that the one I have I think it cost me around $8 or $9. It was from Amazon. And don't get the plastic one because they crack. I had one time because it was cheap. And but as far as the RV tire covers, when I get 2 more for the tires when I go out west next spring, I'll let you know what I get. I'm going to get the same brand. It'll be a Campco or Camco, whatever they call it. You just have to be sure you measure the tire. They don't go by tire size. They go by the tire diameter. Okay, that's like the width of the tire. So be sure you get the right width when you order. This is Chance Arman on Truck Camper. Rusty 78609, you should have got the 2017 Ram 1500 Tradesman regular cab 4x4 V6 long bed. I should have. Why should I have done that, Chance? That's not what I wanted. I got what I wanted. Patio deck. This is Cornelius Cornelius Bronson. Oh, Brosnan. Hey, Rusty, I gather from these drives you share with us that you're enjoying the pickup. Oh, I do. I love my pickup. Get about 25 miles a gallon in a pickup. Hello. I'm pleased on your behalf, and it's good that a gnat in a hurricane can keep on keeping on. Well, that's me, babe. Old gnat in a hurricane. I'm just flapping my little skinny wings and doing the best I can. This is Cranky Yankee. Elio. If the Tooth Fairy comes in for Elio, he will be riding the Easter Bunny on a saddle Santa Claus made for him. That's true, isn't it? I once had a job that I was laid off from with 4 hours of notice only because someone I knew there stuck their neck out. I was supposed to be told as I clocked out. Some places I know of just put a note on the locked door for Monday telling their former employees to go home. It says, "Yep, it's a cold world. Elio has $100 of my money." Or so. Let me see what he says here. You got some more. It says, speaking of cold, one night many years ago, I directed traffic when the wind chill was -60. Straight temperature was -40. Whoa, dog. Cranky Yankee, man, I'm telling you. I got two more, guys. Patio deck, rather be fishing. Have you tried tea tree oil on your scalp? No. You can buy it at Walmart. Some say there are side effects. Yeah, everything I look at, you know, like D3 and all kinds of special oils and stuff, with the exception of you can use olive oil on your scalp, which seems to have virtually no side effects. You can use coconut oil on your scalp. You need to rinse it out, though, after a few hours, and it seems to have virtually no side effects. But I'm using a little. I use a little olive oil every now and then, and that's about it. I've kind of calmed down on putting much on my skin at all, and guess what? It's getting better all over. I think what it is, the doctors and I overdid it, and my skin got overpowered. But now that I've deleted 99% of the crap, my skin seems to be getting much better on its own. This is the last one, Ronald Brewer, on the new Coachman, my home. Perfect size for me. Love the bath. I also would use a twin bed. That's what I've got, but would like 2 twin beds. Any ideas how I could modify the place? Well, yeah, you can get they make a bunkhouse model. It's the same RV. It just has bunks back in the back. Yeah, I actually had it ordered with bunk beds originally, and then I changed it to the front bed because I realized there was enough storage under the bed for everything I needed. It says, I might remove table for small recliner. Is that this? Yeah, you can remove this table. Yeah, you can remove this table and this stuff in probably 30 minutes. No, it wouldn't take anything to move this stuff. But anyway, guys, from Central Texas, USA, we're about to wind up another day. You got that? Kind of a little poem from Central Texas. Even though we're ignorant Texans here, we manage. Anyway, let me shut that down. Okay, there goes that. And what else is going on? Let's see if Google can help us one more time. Hey, Google, tell us a joke.
One joke coming up. Why can't astronauts eat popsicles? In space, no one can hear the ice cream truck.
Can I say? Anyway, it wasn't too bad. Anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye, 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 USA made when you can. Drink plenty of water. Spend your money any way you want to. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid kidney stones, gouts, and it'll help you lose weight if you want to. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose real deep. I mean, all the way down. And then hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly through your mouth. Because that does relieve stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure, and lowering your blood pressure is good for you. Everybody knows that, even us ignorant Texans. So anyway, what else? Stretch. Gosh, man, I'm telling you, try everything you can to keep your health. And as far as I know, you know, people take a lot of vitamins, and I've done a lot of reading on vitamins. Now, am I an expert on vitamins, over-the-counter vitamins? Absolutely not. And I know I'll get a lot of feedback on this comment, but I'm still going to make it. Because it appears that there are two vitamins that you can take that may be of benefit if you're over age 50 or in that range. One is 15, I think it's like milligrams, I could be wrong with that, IU industrial units or whatever they call it, 15 milligrams, I think, of niacin. That helps, okay? Particularly when you get older, niacin. And then vitamin D. But, you know, like, don't get the 5,000 milligrams or whatever that is. Get about 1,000 milligrams, you know, enough to add flavor to your life because you don't want to OD. But those two seem to be okay. I checked on the Mayo Clinic website and several others, and I read some papers written by people who had done research, and of all the over-the-counter vitamins, the multiple vitamins do virtually nothing because they did tests where they gave several thousand people a placebo and several thousand people the over-the-counter multiple vitamins. They did this test for several years, monitored the results, came up that the people that were taking the placebos, basically sugar pills or nothing, they had better health than the ones taking the multiple vitamins. So anyway, but then there were several studies like that. But you have to find the studies that are not done by the drug companies, okay? And that's hard to do because they disguise themselves sometimes and say they're a university, or they'll say they're a research independent, and you have to go to, you know, the only one I kind of rely on is I'll go to Mayo Clinic because I think they're reasonably straight up, and then I'll read their research reports and see what happened. But anyway, thumbs up, guys. Enjoy your day, and we've started December, already 4 days into it. So anyway, guys, adios, bye-bye. Stay warm.